Good day, family of God. I hope you're all having a lovely day. It's a bit stormy here on Vancouver Island where I'm at today, but that's okay. We really need the rain here. So I wanted to share with you some dreams. The Lord wanted me to speak about dreams and visions because it is very important, because He speaks to us in dreams and visions, not just His word. And so I will get right into the word, because He gave me this word Thursday on August the 22nd, 2024. And in this dream, I was in my bedroom and Doug, which was my late husband, was resting. I seen all these cobwebs around. I began to clean them from the center spaces and the space that was like a square block in the wall. And you could see ornaments, but nothing was in that space. As I was cleaning all the cobwebs away, I seen that Doug had left the room. I just laid down to rest, but felt uncomfortable just moving all around the bed from top to bottom. And so from there, I knew that I had to do a house cleaning. And so one of the things is cobwebs represent certain things, and I will break it down here. And the number one dream here, and what I was looking through the Bible, I came across, and the Lord led me to Isaiah chapter 59, verse 6. Their cobwebs are useless for clothing. They cannot cover themselves with what they make. Their deeds are evil, and acts of violence are in their hands. And the meaning of Isaiah 59 verse 6 reflects the moral decay and corruption of the nation of Israel. In its historical context, the prophet Isaiah was addressing a people who had turned away from God, and their actions demonstrated a disregard for His commandments and a lack of compassion for others. And so here, one of the meanings here, when I had looked in the Bible, or one of the sites here, and about the weave of the spider web, says, by their plots they weave nets, lay snares industriously with great pains and artifice, whereby they may entangle and involve their poor neighbors in intricacies of perplexities, and so devour them as a spider weaves her web to catch flies, and then to feed them. But their webs will never cover them before God. Their webs will not become garments, nor will they cover themselves with their works. And so this is the thing too. We can get the interpretation from the Bible, and there is another thing that you can get your information from. It's called the Dream Bible Interpretation, and you can see different scenarios where it will explain what that really looks like for one person to another. Because one of the things here is to dream of the Dream Bible interpretation says to dream of getting rid of cobwebs represents behaviors that is focused on dealing with problems that have gotten out of hand. You may have been putting up with something that you've really chosen to do something about. And this is one of the things at times too. Sometimes we don't realize that we are ignoring some problems in our lives, but there comes a time when the Lord will show you in a dream or a vision, or even through someone else when they speak to you, that there is something that you really might need to deal with in your life. And one of the things here with me is when my husband had passed away just 4 years ago, it has taken me some time to process that and to be able to move ahead. I needed to keep moving ahead in my life because I needed to start my new life without him. Because we had a marriage of 44 years, and to start a new way of life does not come easy, I don't think, for any widow or widower. And so gradually, the Lord will allow us to remove some of the old cobwebs because they are hindering some of our progression. Okay, moving forward here. One example was that the Dream Bible interpretation gives is, a woman dreamed of being caught in a giant spider web. In waking life, she was middle-aged and felt that her life was going nowhere. And maybe some of you have felt that. It doesn't matter if you're a woman or a man or a child. You can feel certain things that, this may pertain to you. Example number 2, a young man dreamed of getting rid of cobwebs. In waking life, he was undergoing therapy and confronting problems that he had been given up on. So he began to discuss long-standing family problems and antisocial behavior that he had long accepted for himself. And so this is the thing too, we really need to deal with some of the problems in our lives. Sometimes that we have kind of maybe put on the back burner for a time. And sometimes shelving something at certain times is good, because if we're not sure what to do with them, then we do shelf them for a while. But there are times when the Lord will bring them to the surface again, so that we will deal with those, so that we can move forward and align ourselves to what He wants at a certain time and place. And so this is just a short video of what the Lord wanted me to share about cobwebs, a spider.